What's going on, everyone? Romper McJohnson here, back with another video. So I was putting a couple back, drinking a couple cold ones, drinking a couple coldies, and it's the holiday season, and I hope everyone's having a great holiday season, and it got me to thinking, what do people enjoy around holiday times? In holiday seasons, we all love a good story, right? We all grew up believing in Santa Claus and hearing stories from our parents about all these things, how he comes down the chimney, ho, ho, ho. Anyways, you get it. You get the point of what I'm saying here, okay? Anyways, thinking about how we all love a good story, and I figured, why not make a little story of our own? Now, I know like next to nothing when it comes to Overwatch lore. I watched this video because Hanzo is my most played character in Overwatch. I think he's the coolest character, and he also has a massive Rule 34 following, so not that I know anything about that, trust me. But anyways, I'm digressing. Okay, so my point is, I thought it'd be fun to make up a story. I have seen this video. I watched it like a week ago, but we're just gonna watch it and make some shit up because I don't really remember that much about it. Let's get right into it. This is the story of Hanzo and Genji. What's it called? Dragons. Without any further ado. So once upon a time, there were two dragons. There was Blue Gang Dragon and Green Gang Dragon. And they lived in the mountains and they were brothers. And they were cool. Everything was going all right. They were dancing. They were flying in the sky. And, they were bros. They were best buds. Like, they were brothers from the same mother. And then one day, Blue Dragon, aka Hanzo, got sold a PSA 10 holographic Charizard Pokemon card from Green Gang. But it wasn't PSA 10. It was actually PSA 9. So Blue Dragon, aka Hanzo, he got mad and he fought Green Dragon. He said, dude, we got to throw hands. Like, you said this was PSA 10. I got it regraded. It's only PSA 9. So he took Green Dragon down with a vengeance because he wasn't having any of that. Blue Dragon wasn't fucking around. He was taking people out for that. You don't sell me a PSA 10 when it's only PSA 9. So he went in and he started shooting up the Yakuza because Green Dragon was part of the Yakuza. It was Green Dragon Gang Yakuza style. And they sold him they said it was PSA 10 holographic Charizard, but it wasn't PSA 10 holographic Charizard. It was only, well, it was holographic Charizard, but it wasn't PSA 10. It was PSA 9 is what I'm saying. And so Hanzo was really sad. Blue Dragon got real sad, aka Hanzo got real sad because, he didn't want to have to take his homies out like that. You don't get away with that bullshit with Blue Dragon. You don't sell Blue Dragon a PSA 9 and say it's a PSA 10. So it was really just justice. But then there was a guy, who's that? That was Hanzo. Hanzo's Green Dragon, aka fucking Genji. Shit. Green Dragon, aka Genji, was posting up like he was coming for revenge. His boys said, he said, hey, dude, he shot us. We said it was PSA 10. He said it was PSA 9. He came up and he shot the joint up. And so Blue Dragon was reflecting, Hanzo was reflecting like, yo, I had to do what I had to do about that PSA 9 bullshit, but I didn't feel good about it. And so he was thinking about talking to Genji, like, he was like gonna be like, hey, bro, no hard feelings, he said to Genji's ghost. And he was thinking real hard about that, He was like, I had to do what I had to do. You sold me that PSA 10 that you said was PSA 10, but it was PSA 9. No bullshit. So he's feeling bad. So he's at the shrine giving his dues. He's paying up his feathers because you got to leave a feather at the shrine. That's what all Green Gang, Blue Gang, and Green Gang dragons know. You got to leave a feather for the boy. He lit some incense. Real emotional moment. And he said, how could I do this to my brother? That's my best Hanzo impression. Not very good. I'll just talk in my normal voice because that was bad. Oh, wait, he hears him. So Blue Dragon, aka Hanzo, hears him and he hears Genji coming from the back. Green Dragon swerved the arrow, dude, like a clean just swerve because Genji's a ninja, dude. He doesn't fuck around. He might have got caught by Hanzo, aka Blue Dragon, once on that PSA 10-9 bullshit, but doesn't slip twice. So he's dodging the bullets, he's dodging the arrows, and he takes out his ninja stars and he throws them, and they have a little battle. They're beefing again. But Blue Dragon, Hanzo, doesn't really know that Genji is Green Dragon Genji. So he's shooting at him. Stuff's going down. He's got to defend himself because he's like, yo, my boys said that was PSA 10. It was PSA 10. Like, who'd you get that graded by? That's what Genji came up in there saying. But they're beefing it right now. They're throwing down. And, Genji was defending himself. Hanzo didn't have it. He's like, no, I trust this guy. He said PSA 9. So he had to take him out, he had to do what he had to do. But he doesn't know it's Genji yet. So then they have a nice scenic view here. And, Hanzo's saying, come on, man. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm some kind of schmuck? You think I'm some kind of imbecile? And Genji said, I'm gonna cut your arrow, dude. He says, nah, fam. Maybe, fam. I don't know, fam. But so they start throwing down again because, Genji's like, nah, man. My boys sold you that PSA 10. It's PSA 10. I trust them. So we're just at odds with each other because we both have different areas of trust. And, we could probably set this aside if we really tried. And I got you on the ropes. And Hanzo said, like, yeah, dude, I know you got me on the ropes, but not that much. Look at this. And then he did the old switcheroo. He did the old reverse strat, switched it around, and charged up his dragon. Genji, then Genji shot his Green Dragon, and then Genji pulled the old switcheroo. Little slick little cat. Little slick little sly little kitty cat. Did the old switcheroo. Shot the Green Dragon at Hanzo. Brought him to his knees. Hanzo's taken aback. He's like, dude, only someone who really believed that was PSA 10 could reverse that attack. And Genji said, I know. And then he just rushes up on him with the sword to the neck. Real Chad move, alpha move right there. And he's like, I know. That's because I'm right and you're wrong, brother. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And he knows that he's right. So he takes away his sword and puts it away. And he's trying to like guilt trip Hanzo a little bit. Genji's like, dude, you killed me over that. Like, I was right. It was PSA 10. We were right. And you killed us for nothing, you know? So then there's a big reveal because Hanzo doesn't know this is Genji yet. He doesn't know. He's like, who could do that? Only someone who truly believes the PSA 10. And lo and behold, it's Genji. He took off his mask and Hanzo's taken back. And then he was like, oh, my bad. And he felt super bad. He got guilt. He fucking felt real bad because he's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have killed you and your whole gang just because you're green and you said it was PSA 10 when I thought the holographic Charizard was PSA. When when the guy said it was 9. So he's like, I shouldn't have done that. You know, maybe we could set our differences aside. You know, and Genji's like, okay, you know, that's all I needed to hear. That's all. I'm glad you see it my way. I might be a robot now because you killed me and they had to like trap me in this metal prison, but it's all good. And then so he jumped away, you know, bygones be bygones. He was going to sell some more Pokemon cards, but Hanzo said, nah, fuck that. It was PSA 9. I lied, bitch. Catch this arrow up in your ass for doing that shit to me. Nobody gets away with selling Hanzo a PSA 10 holographic Charizard when it's PSA 9. But Genji said, no, it was PSA 10 for real. And then he dipped away and the feather dropped, and Hanzo knew at that moment maybe it was PSA 10 after all. So he went back to the shrine to pray for his sins for doing that. And he was thinking about the good times that they had, you know, when they used to play Pokemon and not worry about PSA 10. And that's it. That's where that part of the story ends. So yeah, hopefully that was a fun time. I know, you know, it might have been a little bit hectic, but thanks for watching all the way. If you watched it all this way, hats off to you. I really appreciate you. Everyone watching out there, really appreciate you guys liking, commenting, all that. And if you can do that and want to subscribe to the channel, really helps me out. So thank you. If it's something you enjoyed, let me know in the comments and let me know if you want to see me do another one of these. I could put a couple back and do another one. It was a lot of fun. Oh shit. Oh my God. There's a post-credit scene. Is this? Oh no, this is another one. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, do all that and see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.